Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Addicted to Fishing and I'm John. This one's not really going to be a long video at all. It's going to be real quick. I don't even have anything that I can actually demo this out for you. But what I wanted to show you was how to replace or how to remove line from a reel. What I do is I save these. Yep, just a core for paper or for toilet paper. Save one of these. What you do is you'll poke a little slot. You can use a hook. Use a pair of scissors. Whatever you got to do, put a little hole in it. Take your line, tie it to it. Take that. Slide it on your drill. Boom. Your line is off in a hurry. So it's a good way to speed up the process for removing line. The other thing that I like to do, and I don't have a reel out here that doesn't have line, so I'm just going to use two reels to show you. So we'll say this reel, it has, I believe, 12-pound Berkley Big Game on it. Okay, and I just put the line on this reel, but I want to sell this reel, want to change it out. And then I have this reel. It does have braid on it, but we'll say it has none on it. What I like to do is take reel to reel, take the line off of one reel, put it on the other one. One of the big things that I do, and I've explained this in another video, to cut costs down, especially on braid. Braid will last you almost forever. This side of the braid, once it starts to fade and look kind of crappy and I want to swap it out, I don't throw that braid away. I tie this line onto this reel and then I just transfer the reel in. So everything that's down and protected from the elements is almost like new braid again. So it's a good way to save yourself some money. But anyway, I generally do that, to kind of prolong my life on some of my line. Spinning reels, I really don't do that a whole lot with. Just because it's hard enough as it is to get the spinning line tied, spooled up correctly without getting the loops and the memory on it. But I do that all the time with the with mono or braid, fluorocarbon, whatever it is for that matter. Is I'll run the even on a full rod, I'll run that line in, tie it to the new spool, tie it. If I'm using a braid backing, tie my uni to uni on a braid backing, put one reel across the room, and I'll go a few feet away, and I'll spool reel to reel. You don't always have to have a filler spool to do that. Again, for removing line, just go straight in. And how inexpensive is that? You could take this whole thing and throw it away. Done. Don't have to worry about it. You can take it and just hand, and that takes forever for me. I'd rather put it on that cordless drill and, just press a button and it spins all that line off for me. Another thing that I do, guys, when I'm from my line on there, is I use a line conditioner. It expands the life of the line. It also helps take out some of that memory. One of the things that I'll do, whether I'm transferring line from reel to reel, is I'll tie this to a bumper of my car, or tie it to, in a shop here or in a garage. I could tie it to the shelf. I can tie it to the upright, and then pull that line to pull some of that memory out, just stretching it out. It works really, really well. Make sure you're taking your time when you're spooling up your line or spooling up your reel. Make sure you're pulling that line exactly the way it's supposed to. There's a lot of packages of the line. Let me see, I've got some old line here that I've had this is line that's probably 30 years old. I'll probably never use it. I'm just trying to see if any of these but this is kind of cool. kind of off the topic, but this is some old Abu Garcia 12-pound test, 250 yards, Royal Bonillo 2 super strong monofilament. The thing I want to point out is this is from a place called All About Sports here in Ohio many moons ago. But look at the price of that line, $2.99. Wow. Tough abrasion resistance, top-notch strength, high tensile strength, top hook setting, stretch control. Oh, yeah, this one does. Perfect. Okay. This is what I want to point out. When you're lining a bait caster, that line needs to come off the top of the spool onto the reel. When you're doing it and you hold the spool, sorry guys, let me get another one of these. I might get a big one. Oh, this one's so old. It's got cobwebs in it. But anyway, so the line comes off the top of the spool. You can get a spooling station, make a spooling station, use a pencil, but you'll hold that line just like that. For a spinning reel, and it shows you on here, you hold the line this way, and it has to come off the bottom, not off the top. It comes off the bottom. So you do want to hold it this way, and that line should come off. And that way, it's coming off the spool the way it's going on to the reel. Again, pay attention to how you're doing it. So that way you don't have knots. It's not, you're not getting knots, you're not getting the memory, you're getting your line spooled properly. I'm kind of glad I kept some of them old school. I don't know if any of the new ones have that out there. I'm sure there's, if you Google it, go out on YouTube, there's plenty of videos, plenty of instructions out there to show you how to do it. But make sure you're spooling your line correctly. Again, that quick tip, put that toilet paper roll on a drill, will quickly speed up, remove a line from a reel, or if you're going reel to reel, just make sure you get them. That's a great way to save line, especially when you're trying to reuse this braid. Yeah, all that braid that's underneath has been protected. When you switch that braid, it's like brand new braid all over again. It's kind of a good thing. So like this one here, if I was wanting to reuse this braid or take it out off of there, I go ahead and put it on a rod and I'll run that line. So anyway, guys, just a quick little video. Got a couple tips for you. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I see all of you guys out there that are watching that aren't subscribers. Please take a minute and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. I'm just trying to put out some good how-to educational tackle tip videos. Real quick too, and I've linked it on my community thing. If you want to follow me on Fishbrain, I put that link in there for you. That's where I post all my catches. I don't have a tripod, and I'm just using an iPhone to record all my messages. I'm not trying to spend a ton of money to put out some educational content. At least right now, I'm not. I've tried to go a GoPro route a couple of times. Kind of the same thing with the gear. I bought an inexpensive GoPro, and I should have bought a GoPro. I mean, it was $35, and you could tell it was a $35 GoPro. So anyway, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I'm putting out these videos. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.